Hey everyone, this is Drew at Headset Advisor, and today we have another showdown of the Plantronics Voyager 5200 UC versus the Jabra Stealth UC. Both of these headsets include one of these small USB adapters which plugs into your computer. The USB adapter, although it's small, don't overlook it because it has Bluetooth and software built into it from both manufacturers, which gives you improved abilities like the ability to answer and end calls away from the desk on certain compatible soft phones, the ability to mute and unmute calls on your apps like Microsoft Teams, Zoom, Cisco, RingCentral, the list goes on. If you don't use that USB adapter or order the model that includes that USB adapter, what's going to happen is if you pair one of these headsets to your laptop or computer, customers state they get little to no wireless range, calls dropping, calls cutting in and out, the headset coming paired and unpaired, no ability to answer and end calls away from the desk, and the list goes on. So if you need only connectivity to your cell phone, you don't need to get the variant that includes the USB adapter. If you need to connect to a cell phone and computer, you 100% want to get the model that does include that USB adapter. So right now, the audio you're hearing is through the microphone of the Jabra Stealth. And I'm also going to compare it to the Voyager 5200 UC. So stay tuned because I'm going to switch here shortly over to the Voyager 5200 UC. And also we're going to do a mic noise cancellation test. I'll play some office chatter in the background as well as some dogs barking. And let me know what you think. What headset sounds best and which one cancels out the most noise? All things considered by the end of the video. Let us know which one you would choose in the comments below. And by the end of this video, if it was helpful, please hit the like, subscribe for more videos like this, and that would mean the world to us. All right, so the Voyager 5200 UC is highly popular. The Jabra Stealth is probably going to be the second most popular business style headset to be heard and hear crystal clear. The Voyager 5200 UC has a plus and minus button on it, has some ear tips that rest inside of the ear. So as you can see there, in the back of it, you have an on-off button, and then on the top, you have your volume up and volume down control, which is very convenient. Both models also have the micro USB port on it, so you don't need to use any specialty cable to charge the headset. For any reason you lose your charge cable, no problem. Both have you covered. They'll allow you to charge the headset with the standard micro USB cable. So overall, the Voyager 5200 UC is definitely the most popular Bluetooth headset sold. I don't know if that's a fact. I just know from the customers that we deal with, this is the #1 most headset that customers come and talk to us about. The Jabra Stealth UC, though, don't overlook it because it is very sleek and comfortable out of the box. I didn't even use a different size ear tip. Both models include different sizes of ear tips. The Stealth also includes different ear hooks. So you have some ear hook attachments as well as different ear tips. Being that we all have different shapes and sizes of ears and ear canals, it's very helpful when the manufacturers include a number of different ear tips as well as ear hooks for you to choose from. The Plantronics Voyager 5200 UC, it is one of the most comfortable wearing styles out there. So it really is kind of a one-size-fits-all ear hook. And then the ear tips are highly important that you choose the right one, and extra ones are included when you order either of these headsets, which is good. I like that the Voyager 5200 UC has a plus and minus, as well as a mute and unmute on the microphone. It also has an answer end key. The Jabra Stealth, I was a little bit disappointed because it has an answer end key, it has a mute, unmute, but there's no volume adjustment. Let me just show you real quick. So as you can see, the headset's very sleek and lightweight, but there is no place to adjust your hearing control. If you even look in the manual, it says use your device to adjust your hearing. So to me, that's a big downside for me personally. It may not be that big of a deal for you, but it's always nice when a headset has a volume control, and unfortunately, the Jabra Stealth does not. Both headsets are rated about 7 hours of talk time, but take that with a grain of salt because all the manufacturers have a talk time where you'll see it says rated up to 7 hours or rated up to 6 hours. That's just because batteries, without getting into all the details, customers will state that they get anywhere from 5 to 7 hours of battery with either of these headsets. Both do not have a replaceable battery, so in about 2 years, if the battery starts to diminish and no longer holds a charge, you unfortunately can't replace the battery. You have to throw the headset out and buy a new one. If you need to get any of these headsets as well, there's going to be a couple of links in the description for you to check out, and it will bring you right to either one of these products if you decide to order by the end of this video. The Stealth and Voyager 5200 UC have about 50 to 100 feet of wireless range. When you have the USB adapter that comes included with either of these models, it gives you that extended range versus if you were to pair the headset up with your computer, you may get 15 to 30 feet of range. With the USB adapter, you should get anywhere from 50 to 100 feet of range, which is nice for those of you who want to be more wireless and have more freedom to roam. Me personally, I like to walk and talk when I'm on my calls. You may be the same. Having more range is always good, especially if your coffee pot is a little bit of ways away. It's going to be nice to be heard crystal clear while grabbing a cup of coffee and having those business conversations sounding as clear as possible. All right, let me go ahead and switch over to the Voyager 5200 UC because I've been talking on the Jabra Stealth for a while now. So let's just see how that sounds. All right, we're on the Voyager 5200 UC. I want to preface this video by saying that nothing's being edited. These are plugged into the computer. The microphones are at about 30 to 40% volume. I made sure to have both microphones at the same level of volume, so that way we have the best and most equal comparison possible. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna play some noise in the background on my cell phone with some office chatter, and let's see which one cancels out most noise. All right, let me switch. Here we go. I'm gonna start with dogs barking, actually. Okay. All right, so as you can probably hear, there's dogs barking. It's extremely obnoxious. It's in arm's distance, the phone that's playing with dogs barking. So I'm gonna talk here for just a minute. So it would emulate if you were on a call and you were talking and there was dogs barking to see how much noise it cancels out. The goal is you want your voice to be the main thing heard. So if you're in a noisy office or home environment, the goal is to be heard. There's no headset I'm aware of that's going to cancel out 100% of the background noise, but a noise canceling microphone should certainly help with that. Now I'm going to stop talking so you can see what it sounds like and how much noise it blocks out. All right, that should give you a good idea. Let me go ahead and pause that. Let me switch over to the Jabra and we'll do the same test. All right, dogs are barking. I'm on the Jabra. As you can tell, I'm going to move it around. I'm probably getting louder, quieter, louder. Microphone positioning is highly important depending which headset you choose. So keep that in mind. Every headset has a little bit of a different microphone. As you can tell when I'm moving it, it's really important you get the microphone in the right spot if you care about having the best sound quality. All right, so dogs are still barking. Now I'm going to stop talking so you can hear what that sounds like. All right, there we go. I think that's enough of that. Let me go ahead and let you hear the audio on my webcam microphone that does not have a noise canceling microphone, and you can hear the difference of sound quality. So let me do that really quick. D100. Okay, we're on the webcam microphone. Let me play that again. Dogs are barking, as you can probably tell. All right, let me go ahead and switch to, I'm going to switch over to the Jabra, and then I'll switch to the Plantronics to just give you a comparison for that. All right, we're on the Jabra. The dogs are still barking, extremely obnoxious. Oops. All right, let me switch over to the Plantronic. All right, now we're on the Plantronics, and that will give you an idea how much noise it blocks out. And let me go ahead and pause that. I'm going to switch over. I'm going to change the sound to office chatter, and let's see what that sounds like. One moment here. Still, it's almost there. It's almost there. All right. Stock office 1960s office chatter. As you can probably hear, people talking and keyboards typing and all that good stuff. So let's see how much noise this blocks out. We're on right now. We're on the Plantronics still. So let's see how much noise that cancels out. And I'm going to stop talking again. All right, I'm going to switch over to the Jabra. All right, I'm on the Jabra. We still have the office chatter going on right now. This is me talking, what it would be like if office chatter was going on around us. The iPhone's at 100% volume, so that gives you an idea of the noise. And let's go ahead and switch to the webcam now. All right, the audio is on the HD100 webcam, so the microphone is being picked up, and you most likely are hearing a lot of the office chatter on the iPhone. Let me do that one more time. I'm going to switch to the Plantronics. All right, we're on the Plantronics now. This is me talking, and now we're back on the Jabra now for you to get a comparison. So let me go ahead and pause the office chatter. That's it really on them. Both headsets are very comparable. The Jabra, man, the Voyager 5200 UC is has been one of the most comfortable headsets to me. I haven't personally used the Stealth, but now that I have, the comfort is pretty amazing, actually, especially for how sleek it is. Both have extremely nice build qualities, but if you want an earpiece style headset for your business conversation and meetings, for your cell phone and computer, both options are going to be very good to consider, and there's going to be a link in the description to both models. Feel free to check it out. But you really can't go wrong with either one. By the end of this video, you can decide really what sounds best, and also that volume control. If you want a volume control on the headset, right away the Stealth is not going to be one you want to consider because there's no volume control on the headset, which is a super bummer for me, because I put the Stealth on, I was like, man, this headset's actually really comfortable. But then as soon as I was trying to adjust the volume, and unfortunately no volume control. Voyager 5200 UC does have a volume control. Both have software for you to download that you can adjust certain settings, like turning on HD audio, turning off HD audio, a number of different features like voice commands. You can turn off the mute indicator. So you have a number of different benefits to downloading the software. It's always good to download the software as well to always keep the headset up to date. So for Jabra, you have the Jabra Direct. For Plantronics, you have the Plantronics Hub. So keep that in mind. If you get either one of these headsets, download their software because it's very helpful in the long run. That's it. Hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. If it was, as I mentioned, please hit the like, subscribe for more videos like this, and leave us a comment with your thoughts. Which one would you choose and which one sounded the best? That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.